One of the things that has grown up in the understanding of Catholicism since the Second Vatican Council resonates with the issue of the place of religion in the world as a whole. The Catholic tradition was quintessentially the tradition that said, we are the one true church, and the rest of you had better get on board if you want to succeed. And after Vatican II, it doesn't say that anymore. It still says that the role of baptized Christians is to somehow or other be out in the world. It probably would use the word evangelize, but it would also use the word humanize, right? The role of believers in the world is to make the world a more human place, to make the world more evidently a world that you could imagine God loves, and then it's better for everybody. Now, in the church, we still have problems addressing this question of whether other traditions are, equally valid or whatever. There was one of these surveys 3 or 4 years ago now, in which Catholics were asked some questions about this, and wonderfully, from my point of view, anyway, wonderfully, like about 75% of these Catholics, or 85% of these Catholics said, well, so long as you believe in God, it doesn't really matter what tradition you belong to. But a majority of the same Catholics also said, but I think there's something more true, better about the Catholic Church. And it's a little bit hard to put those together. I think that this shift in Catholic sensibilities, which is not always shared by hierarchs, but people in general, I think, really realize that the day is gone when we can say we're better than you are. This is particularly important to the future of the human race, because if we're going to survive at all, and that's an open question, we are all in this together. And the notion of religion as, which it has been throughout its history, religion as a justification for scrapping with one another, is utterly deplorable, and neither God nor Jesus nor the Buddha would approve. And so I am heartened by the notion, by the shift in my own tradition that makes it easier to say, we're all in this together, let's stop fighting and figure out where we go from here.